inside. Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jason Richardson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Toronto making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And so Wright nails both of them.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And that one misses. Hawes, no luck. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And that one's good. Right.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Villanueva, the shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Villanueva's got 6 points in the quarter. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And Freak throws it down hard.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Here's Vasquez. Rejected by Temple. And he recovers it. Screened by Villanueva. Just 4 to shoot. Can't hit, so the Raptors will take it the other way. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Temple. Patterson, the screen. Temple, the pass to Patterson. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Screened by Villanueva. Pass to Hawes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one misses. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Charlotte. He doesn't get the second one. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Scola dishes to Patterson. And the pass to Temple. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You better listen to that.
Charlotte shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. There's the pick. Vasquez kicks to Hawes. Kaminsky sets the pick for Richardson. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shoots it. And he connects with the jumper. Temple's got 49 points in the game.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their...
Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Everybody stop. I mean, just take a minute to admire what we just saw.
The supreme flush. You're right. Beautiful.
Guarantee you we will not see anything better than that tonight. I promise you that.
Look at that. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
He feeds it to Scola, and he banks in the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Vasquez with it. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. Rejected by Temple. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Out of bounds. Charlotte ball.
Now here's Kaminsky to the paint. Here's Hawes. Up and in on the layup.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And here's Freak.
Move the ball.
Screen by Scola. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is... Checked in. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's a screen. Vasquez passes to Hawes and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 5th personal foul. Shooting for Toronto.
The free throw drops for Hawes.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good by Hawes. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, Freak, screened by Scola. Clock at 6. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Vasquez. Freak with it. Patterson, the screen. Here's Temple, 6 to shoot. 20 feet out, and another basket for Toronto.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And the Raptors shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And again, Luis Scola. Scola's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Temple, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Vasquez dishes to Hawes. And too long on the shot.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Temple, and that one's good. Temple's got 59 points.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
That shot's good from Hawes.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Now here's Freak.
Move the ball.
Fires it up.
Too much.
Misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Vasquez. Rebounded by Luis Scola.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Soft touch off the glass.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. Vasquez can't get it to go.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Shooting for Toronto.
That free throw missing.
Cheese is this. The name of cheese, man.
Good on the second free throw. There's 14 seconds left in the game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was...
We were men amongst boys tonight.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him. The textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's